Where do you find automotive aftermarket wisdom? Why, at Remarkable Results Radio. Where else? And that's coming right up. I am with Carm Capriotto, and he has got the Remarkable Results Radio. Maybe some of you have seen the podcast, and if you have not, this is something you definitely want to check out. Carm, first of all, tell us, why do you do this? You spend so much time at it. You're good at it, and you spend so much time at this, and why do you do it? Where'd you get your inspiration?
Thank you, Jim. I'm glad to be on with you. I've been in the industry my whole life, and after I left corporate America, I said, what am I going to do now? And how do I parlay the experience that I have? I've been very passionate about the success of the service professional, and I said, wow, podcasting, I can interview successful people, and they've all got a story to tell about how where they came from and how they are today. And so I care about building a stronger aftermarket through storytelling, which is what podcasting really is. Now, you just enjoyed an interview that I did. You hung around and listened to a husband and wife team tell their story. When you think about the result of that interview and it going out into the World Wide Web for people to listen to on their smartphone and smart devices, there's a lot of learning there.
There certainly is, and I got to interrupt you. So let's just take a look at a snippet of this interview, and you can see what Carm is talking about and what happened in that interview.
Judi and Dana, and it's so great to have you. You're the 2015 Motor Age Shop of the Year. So let's go back a couple of years and tell me about that great honor that you had and how that all came about.
We were very honored to receive that award. We've been working towards making our shop the best it can be for a number of years.
A lot of notoriety. Did it change your shop in any way, change your business?
So yes, getting the award was great. Changed the culture in our shop. All of our technicians and front staff was very excited that we have this article. We're one of the best in the nation, and that's something to be very proud of.
You mentioned culture, Judi. More and more entrepreneurs that I talk to are just saying, we've been all about culture, or we've made changes to be a company with big and better culture. We realize that our people need to come first, and when I take care of my people, they're going to take care of our customers. Give me the evolution of where culture came from, how many years you've been focusing on it. So really, Jim, I'm connecting people that care about building a strong aftermarket. They're coming on and they're telling their stories, and they're paying it forward. When at the end of the day, on overused words, they look back at what they did to become part of the podcast alumni, to pay it forward, and they don't regret a thing that they did, because there's no secrets in the industry. There are none. And the better everyone gets, all ships rise. So I'm really challenging the behavior in the aftermarket as to where people go and get their information, their content, their knowledge. Mm-hmm. One of the great sayings I say in the podcast is listen to learn just one thing. And if you just can take one idea from the interview that we just had, one thing, you'll be better for it. Now, I've got over 200 episodes out there, and there's a lot of one things to learn. You'd fill up many pages of a yellow pad coming up with these ideas.
It certainly did. And you guys remember some of my students, we went around the country doing workshops, and everybody would say that, you know, if I just came out and learned one thing, it would be worth my time. And 200 episodes, you know, full of one things, and all the other things you find on this show and other show, it certainly does make a difference in the automotive aftermarket. Like Carm said, there's no secrets, and it's great that we get a chance to do something like this to share some of them.
Yeah, bringing like-minded people together to share. I not only interview service professional entrepreneurs at all levels. Some of them are out there real successful, and I've recently interviewed some younger entrepreneurs that have struggled and realized where they're going, and many of my podcast alumni are their heroes. So I'm starting to tell the story of the younger shop owner, as well as business coaches and technicians and trainers and association executives. So it's not, there's something in the podcast for everyone in the industry to learn from.
Absolutely. And that brings us to our final point. Carm, how do people get to watch your podcast? Where is it? How do they get to see it?
Well, they listen, number one, on the World Wide Web on remarkableresults.biz, that's B-I-Z. It's
Down in the
also-
metadata, we'll have that for you.
And it's on iTunes, it's on Google Play, it's on iHeartRadio, it's on Spreaker, it's on Stitcher Radio, and my own app. Anyone just needs to go to their Android or Apple app store, type in Remarkable Results Radio. It's free. You download it, and every episode will be on your smart device. You can listen to it, of course, on your desktop. And I do a lot of videos now, and we're doing a weekly town hall live video show. We're taking a single subject with me and 3 other guests, and in 1 hour, we drill into a specific subject. So the podcast is about many subjects with my guests. Now we're doing something called Town Hall Live, and it is all video. So audio, I'm branching out into video, and you're big time into video. My gosh, Jim, what a great successful thing you have going too.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. And so on that note, thank you. And
Thank you.
remember, Remarkable Results Radio. You really need to check this out.